We begin in Lucy's apartment in the evening, somewhere in Alabama. Lucy's place is artsy, colorful, very clean. At the moment, Lucy is draping fabric on a mannequin stand while talking to her mother on speaker.
Are you sure, Lucy? I mean,
Yes, Mama. I don't want to spend my birthday with him. He's such a jerk.
did you really block his number?
With good reason. Mama, I'm staying here tonight.
You ain't gonna budge on this, huh?
Nope, I'm staying in.
Well, then I'm driving over.
It's late, Mama. Come tomorrow.
No, you ain't spending this day alone. Oh, I got you something special. You're gonna love it.
A few days later, many adults and children attend a funeral service. Music plays as mourners approach an open casket for one final goodbye. Near the casket, a large framed headshot of Diane, Lucy's mother, rests on an easel. Front row and center is Wesley Wolf with his two daughters, Samantha and Lucy. A noticeable gap separates Lucy from her father and sister. A priest motions for Wes and his daughters to approach the casket. Wes pulls Samantha towards the coffin while Lucy stays behind. We now take you across the country to Los Angeles, where we join June and Warren Hart III. June sits in a plush chair with a notepad. Warren looks at June's college degrees on the wall.
What's it like to go to college?
Don't change the subject, Warren.
Fine. I'm not going to call her. Okay? God, you're so bossy.
Warren plops on the couch, puts his feet up on the ottoman.
She drags you down because you let her. It's time you took control and...
June, you just said the word drag.
Warren, you need to set some boundaries with your mother.
Ugh, you're starting to sound like a therapist again. It's not that easy, June. You know my mother. She's not a nice person.
How's your show coming along?
It's been along for 2 years now. Maybe you should come and see it.
You know how I feel about that.
So I'll be in a wig and a dress. You can meet a new me. You can meet a new me every Friday night. And I make a great impression of my mother.
I'm sure you do.
We return to Lucy and her family. Lucy is now standing at the open casket by herself. Many of the other mourners have gathered outside in the lobby. Lucy recalls a memory from earlier in the week.
Sam, did Mama change her mind? It's been 3 hours since she called.
Mama left long time ago.
Her phone keeps ringing. Something's wrong, Sam.
Samantha approaches, joins Lucy. Moments later, they hear a whistle from the lobby. Samantha looks back, sees their father motioning for them.
Come on, Lucy. We gotta go.
Samantha and Lucy exit the building as the other mourners head for their respective vehicles. Wes approaches his daughters.
Get in the truck. It's time to go.
Have you been drinking?
Get in the truck now.
Wes walks away towards his truck.
I hate him.
I know.
We return to June's office in Los Angeles. June finishes a text on his phone, then hears a hard rap at the door. He walks to the door, opens it. As soon as he does, Kristen Hart rushes in.
Kristen, how did you? My address isn't listed.
I have my ways, Junebug. Where's my son? Where's Warren?
You know I can't answer that.
Yeah, I know. Confidential, blah, blah, blah. That boy stole something from me, and I want it back.
You should leave, Kristen.
You were my friend before you were his therapist. You don't respect me anymore.
I'm sorry I can't help you, Kristen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, you're no fun. You frankly bore me. Give Warren a message. Tell him to give it back to me, or else.
Give what back?
That's confidential information. I hope he's still on medication.
Kristen exits. Some time has passed. We return to the Wolf household. Lucy and Samantha are sitting on the couch, consoling each other. Their father enters from the kitchen with a bottle of beer. He sits in a recliner, turns on the TV, and takes a swig of beer.
He just made my decision easier.
Lucy heads for the front door, exits.
What decision?
Outside, continuous, Lucy storms towards her car with a determined expression. Samantha runs after her, catches up.
Lucy, please, don't go yet.
Our mama is dead, Sam. And all he wants to do is drink beer. More beer. That man makes me sick.
I know. This ain't good.
You can come with me if you want.
I can't leave him alone.
This, it's all my fault, Sam. If I came home for my birthday, Mama
Stop.
wouldn't have left that night. She wouldn't have hit that deer.
Wes whistles from the porch.
Get in here, Lucy. We gotta talk about this so-called decision of yours.
Wes re-enters the house, slams the door behind him.
Decision? What's he talking about?
Job offer he doesn't want me to take. He thinks I'm destined to design for his puny-ass fabric store and not a high-class department store. I'm moving, Sam, to Los Angeles.
California? That's so far away.
If it wasn't for that agent driving through town, I'd be stuck here, like Mama was. California was Mama's dream.
Alabama certainly wasn't. What fashion comes out of here?
Lucy and Samantha look towards the house. Through the window, they can see their father back on the chair with his beer.
I'll come visit. Always wanted to see Hollywood in person, if Doyle will let me.
You don't need Doyle's permission.
Yeah, I know. I'll visit when you get settled, no matter what Doyle says. Hollywood.
I won't be in Hollywood. I'll be right next door, West Hollywood.
Sounds fancy.
A few days pass into the weekend. We are now in a gay bar called the Torn Curtain in Los Angeles. The bar includes a cabaret stage with tables arranged facing the stage. At the main bar, a dozen men have arrived for happy hour, with 7 behind the bar making drinks. June enters from outside, becomes uneasy with the stares from the happy hour crew. He approaches the bartender.
I hope you like older men.
I'm not. Is Warren here?
That lucky bitch. He's in the back.
Can you go get him?
Sure, I'll go get him. Warren, you have a visitor. A cute one.
Warren appeared.
June, what are you doing here? You're a bit early.
Who's this, Warren? Your new assistant?
Maybe.
Warren,
He's cuter than that other one.
Cuter than me, 7?
Oh, damn. One of them trick questions. No thanks.
his name's Seven, as in 7 inches?
No, nothing like that. Nothing to do with inches. Trust me. If it was, I'd call him. Never mind. What's up?
Your mom came to my house, Warren, looking for you.
What did you tell her? You didn't tell her where I live.
I'd never tell her that. She told me you stole something from her. Warren, she's hell-bent on getting it back.
She lied to you. It was mine first.
7 interrupts, hands June a cocktail.
Here you go, cutie, from the boys at the bar.
June looks toward the bar. A couple of guys wave at him.
You're fresh meat, June.
More like fresh sushi.
You're allergic to seafood. You ass.
I should go. See you guys next week.
Oh, I didn't mean to scare him off.
Warren takes the drink June left behind.
Fresh sushi? Really?
We move the story to a week later, back to Lucy's apartment in Alabama. It's empty, with the exception of a few boxes. A couple movers enter. One reaches for a gift-wrapped box.
I got this one. Thanks.
Lucy picks up the box with care. We return to Los Angeles, West Hollywood to be exact, in Lucy's new place. Lucy unpacks a box of picture frames while chatting with her sister via webcam on a laptop.
And there's a market across the street. I can get fresh bread every day if I want.
You didn't move to France, Lucy.
Just saying. And there's lots to do. I got a bunch of local show and movie flyers on my car this morning.
Lucy places a few frames of her mother onto a shelf.
Oh, Mama.
I picked this place because of the shelves. There's lots of them.
Lucy picks up the gift-wrapped box.
You haven't opened it.
I'm not ready to open it.
It's from Mama. She told me what she
I said I'm not ready.
Okay, I heard you.
They hear a knock coming from Samantha's bedroom door. Samantha slants her laptop monitor down as their father enters with a bottle of beer.
Supper's ready, Sam. What you doing in here?
Chatting with Doyle. He's visiting his parents in Birmingham. He's lovesick.
Thought you was mad at him.
Still am. What's for supper, Pop?
You hear from Lucy?
I called her earlier. She's pretty settled in.
Stupid girl. What's she thinking?
She's talented, Pop. She needs somewhere to shine.
Nah, she's thinking she's too good for us. I haven't even gotten a card. What's that tell you? Hollywood. She can't handle the competition. I give her another month, Sam. She doesn't have the business sense.
Lucy slams her computer monitor down, disconnects. Wes and Samantha hear a beep from the lost connection.
What?
At Lucy's place in West Hollywood, Lucy paces her room. She glances at the coffee table and picks up a colorful flyer lying there. Ladies' Night, with an image of a woman dressed in a showy evening gown and matching purse. Cut to the gay bar, The Torn Curtain, down the street in West Hollywood, where the same image shines bright on a marquee. Ladies' Night. Later that evening, many patrons have arrived for the show. Lucy enters with the flyer. She's dressed in a conservative cocktail dress. She looks around, approaches the bar, where Seven is serving a couple of drinks to a young patron. As Lucy arrives, Seven leans over, quickly kisses the patron on the lips.
What can I get you, sweetheart?
I think there's a typo with the date on this flyer.
Let me see. Tonight? Nope, tonight is ladies' night. There's a lady in all of us.
Warren rushes in from the back with half his makeup on.
Seven, I cannot find my tits. Oh, what did you do with them?
That's you on the flyer. I should have known you were, a guy. For a second, I was thinking you were some ugly girl.
What the fuck?
Oopsie.
Your drinks are on me, babe. Let's start with the Cosmopolitan.
Seven begins to make Lucy a cocktail.
Some ugly girl?
Lucy references the flyer with Warren's painted face on it.
This isn't a joke.
Warren snatches the flyer from Lucy.
This joke is my show.
I'm sure it's a great show.
It's a fabulous show. Lauren, I think you should finish getting ready for that great show. Backstage, now.
What? Why?
Seven points across the crowd. Warren's mother, Kristen, has arrived. She storms through the crowd, headed for Warren.
I think the word of the day is oopsie.
We leave this scene and go across town to a large 2-story home, complete with a ramp leading up to the front door. June walks up the ramp, carrying a vase of flowers. Inside a small bedroom, Annalisa sits in her bed, watching TV.
Hi, Mom.
Junior, it's not Tuesday.
It doesn't have to be Tuesday.
The flowers, they're beautiful. What a nice surprise.
June sets the vase down, kneels at the bed. He gently takes hold of his mother's hand.
There's something important I have to tell you.
My prayers have been answered. You're getting married.
I'm not getting married.
I'll keep praying.
Mom, I've been seeing this guy.
What? You're seeing a guy? Romantically?
I'm seeing a guy in therapy, Mom. He's the client. I'm straight.
Hannah's got 2 single granddaughters. I can arrange something.
Mom, my client talks about his mother all the time. And every time he leaves, I think of you and how I don't like you living here.
They're good to me here. They have bingo.
I could be good to you too. I can take you to bingo anytime you want.
Annalisa reaches out for a warm embrace. As June hugs her, he catches a glimpse of another fresh bouquet of flowers in the room.
Where'd you get those flowers? You have a secret admirer you haven't told me about?
They're from your friend, Kristen. She was here yesterday.
Oh?
She said she hasn't heard from you in a while. She misses you, and I miss her cooking. She makes the best pasta sauce I've ever had. It's more tasty than the shit they serve here.
You gave Kristen my address.
She said she needed it. She's going to send you a Christmas card.
In April?
She's such a sweet girl.
We return to the torn curtain. Seven, Warren, and Lucy stand frozen. Kristen gets closer.
Who is she? Is that your...
Yes, that's my mommy dearest.
Kristen arrives.
Warren Hart the Third.
Hello, mommy.
Cute. You must know why I'm here, what I want.
A new hairstylist?
Sorry.
How'd you know I was here?
Kristen brings out Warren's ladies' night flyer and slams it on the bar.
I found this under a windshield wiper. Lucky me.
Ooh, let me say it. Oopsie.
A picture of you holding my purse and wearing my dress.
You can't fit in it anymore.
Kristen slaps Warren across the face.
Hey!
Fashion face-off, mother. Who wore it better?
It's time for you to go, Kristen.
Not without my purse, I won't. Please.
Maybe you should just give it back.
Maybe you all should listen to her. She looks like a smart girl, though I'm not sure why she'd want to associate with a thief.
He ain't a thief.
He ain't.
Okay, yes, I stole your purse, but I bought it for you when I thought things were good with us.
Things were good when you stayed out of my business.
I can design you a new one, Warren. A nicer one. Custom made.
How sweet of you.
Why do you want back so bad? There's nothing in it but cheap makeup and other garbage.
It has sentimental value. It was the last thing you bought me, Warren. Wouldn't you want to keep the last thing someone gave you? Especially something special.
Oh, that sounded so special.
Fine, I'll drop it off this weekend. Just leave before you further make a fool of yourself or me.
I didn't raise you to be a thief. You got that from your father. Y'all should ask Warren about him, if you haven't already.
Kristen storms off, headed for the front door.
And Mother of the Year award goes to...
Are you okay, Warren?
Yeah, thanks. I, never got your name. You just got mine.
I'm Lucy. Lucille Marie Wolfe. That's my designer name. I just moved here from LA. Lower Alabama. The other LA. You don't get it.
We got
it.
Later that night, Warren, in drag, continues his shtick for a full audience, cocktail in hand.
So my therapist says to me, you need to set some boundaries with her between you and your mom. It's healthy. I said, sounds like a great idea. How about a boundary called Mexico? Ship that bitch to Peru.
The next morning, at a queer-owned coffee shop, Warren approaches Lucy with 2 cups of coffee. He gives her one.
Non-fat, 1 honey, spiced chai latte with a splash of Daddy's Princess.
Aw, thanks so much. And I'm far from Daddy's princess.
Oh, what's your daddy like?
Oh, the stereotypical deadbeat oppressive father who doesn't think his daughter can make it out in the real world.
A male version of my mother.
Thanks for showing me around town. I'm surprised you're feeling up to it and not hungover.
I'm still drunk. And besides, a tour around town is the least I can do for what you saw last night.
I saw a great show. Haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
I meant my mother.
She was a great show, too.
As they start to leave, June enters from outside.
Warren, hey.
Hey, June.
June takes notice of Lucy and smiles.
This is my new friend, Lucy. She just moved here.
Hi, Lucy. Welcome.
I'm showing her around. She saw my show last night.
Did you like it, Lucy? Sorry I missed it.
Like always.
Yeah, I very much liked it. There's one next week. You should come.
I think I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to sit in the front row, somewhere I can find you or spot you.
Well, I should leave you to your tour. It was nice meeting you.
June heads to the counter. Lucy keeps her eyes on June.
Warren, is June? Is he?
Asian? Yes. Is June gay? No, June's not gay. Not every guy I know is gay, you see. Just most of them.
He's kind of cute.
You're horny.
Warren takes Lucy on a tour of the city. They shop, walk along Santa Monica Pier, share a Pinkberry, take pictures in swank hotels. After some time, Lucy and Warren enter Lucy's apartment with a few shopping bags.
Oh my gosh, I love it here.
Gosh, you say gosh a lot. Who raised you to say such a bad word?
Warren takes notice of the picture frames.
Oh, is that your mom?
Yeah, that's my mama.
She's purty.
I don't say purty.
Warren sees the gift box. He picks it up without thought.
Ooh, a present. Who's it from?
Lucy grabs the box from him.
Don't touch that.
Lucy notices a slight tear in the wrapping.
Look what you did. Damn you.
Lucy sets it back onto the shelf with care.
You can't just go touching things that don't belong to you.
I wasn't going to steal it, Lucy.
That's not what I meant.
Lucy keeps her back to him and begins to tear up.
Wow, what a buzzkill that was.
Warren waits a moment, but Lucy keeps her back to him.
Okay then. Have a good night.
Warren exits.
I got you something special. You're gonna love it.
You haven't opened it.
Lucy takes the gift to the couch.
Wouldn't you want to keep the last thing someone gave you? Especially something special?
Stupid girl. What's she thinking? Hollywood. She can't handle the competition. Ha! I give her another month, Sam.
Lucy takes a deep breath and carefully opens the gift. She unwraps a beautiful, fashion-forward cocktail dress. She finds a note. Live a little for both of us. Love, Mama. A couple hours pass. We're back at the Torn Curtain. Warren sits at the bar, moping and nursing a cocktail. Seven approaches him, licks the full length of Warren's shoulder. But Warren gives him no reaction.
Why the gloom and doom, Miss Doom and Gloom?
I'm gonna miss her.
What? Lucy's gone done started to move back to Alabama?
No.
Warren brings the infamous purse from under the bar.
My purse. I'm going to miss my purse.
Ooh, the purse. You'll find another one at a thrift store.
You can't find a purse like that at a thrift store.
Warren's eyes widen. He turns, sees Lucy standing there, dressed in her birthday dress.
Wow. If I was straight, I'm not straight.
That's his douchebag way of saying you look fabulous.
This was the gift from my mama.
The one you thought I'd steal. Actually, I might someday.
I'm sorry I snapped at you, Warren. And I'm glad I met you. Because I need someone like you. I need a place like this. The trashy curtain.
The Torn Curtain. Rude.
The Torn Curtain. I need all this in my life so I can live a little for me and my mama, which is what my mama wanted. What she wants.
Lucy leans in, kisses Warren on the cheek.
Well, my mama wants her purse back.
Lucy picks up the purse and examines it.
I told you I'll make you one.
Several. You'll make me several.
I actually have a purse like this one. It has a secret compartment. I put my lady things in there.
Gross.
Sorry.
Lucy unzips the secret compartment and reaches in.
You didn't empty it all, Warren. There's something in here.
Lucy pulls out a small stack of ID cards, examines them.
I think I know why your mama wants her purse back.
Lucy hands the stack of cards to Warren. Warren flips through them and sees photo IDs of his mother with various names on them.
I like her hair in that one.
Looks like she won't be Mother of the Year after all.
The three of them look at those ID cards as we fade to black. To be continued.